They look similar, but they're hard to tell because this is a much older one and this is a much younger one. Can you see? Serrated edges. And can you see how the netting on the leaves are kind of similar? I think it's a function of youth. Like younger people look younger than older people. But you know, I like to turn it over and look at that too. See, the back looks really different. So what I like to do is just take a little piece of this. So if you want to, you could do that. Just kind of tuck it in your mouth. You know what I mean? Or you can break it off and go like this. Don't really chew it. Just break off a little piece and pass it around. You don't have to, but you don't really chew it. But you leave it in your mouth long enough, and you get that taste, that strong cherry taste. And my parameters for getting this is it has some leaves on it. You see how it's got some leaves? It's got about the right amount of leaves. If it had too many leaves, I wouldn't get it because the energy would be up on the top of the tree. So right now it's midway between the root and the bark, which is just how we want. You know, of course, if it had no leaves, it would mean the sap and the medicinal constituents are all down under the ground. So I wouldn't get it. I've never heard of anybody digging up cherry bark root and using it. I'd be surprised if it wasn't good, but it'd be a lot more work. So the only reason I feel good about this is because these trees, eventually I'm going to cut a lot of these trees down so I have more light in my garden. Usually I have a garden, a food garden. And I used to have all kinds of Echinacea purpurea growing on this bank. It's been gone. And you see how the trees are overtaking my yard. So I'm going to cut them down so I have more sun. And the reason I like this tree is it's kind of keeping this bank from eroding. But I got plenty of other trees to do it, like this pecan and this thorny tree. And it's mostly stabilized by these common privets. And we got a lot of mulberries. So us taking this isn't going to hurt. And I also expect it to regenerate. So we're gonna burn a little of the cedar and then find some way to say thank you in your heart for this tree and this life we're taking, okay? That's what prayer amounts to, is saying thank you. Does anybody want to say something? A nice thank you for...
Thank you for your life. Appreciate your being here.
Good luck root system.
Thank you for helping us learn.
Thank you for the earth, the air, the fire, the water. A whole bunch of else. So probably you guys should get back a little bit while I cut it, and then we'll drag it that way. Well, no, I mean they did it. They did it in their place, but they had them cut. Oh, they had them. That just means I would have to direct you up there. It worries me a little bit because it's kind of, there's a calamus patch. It's kind of spotty, the cell phone cover. But I'm sure I could do it. But yeah, I guess we should leave it.
It'll be fine because with that class, it's not like a video chat or a call class, so I can look at all of the logs of what everyone's saying. So if I leave 15 minutes early.